On the 15th of this month, a fragment of metal struck and penetrated a Commonwealth outpost station in the northern limb. Impacts of space junk are fairly commonplace. We examined the STC logs, and we think it came from a passing Puffin-class tug. The incident appeared to be routine, but when we came to dig the fragment out of the wall, we found this. This fragment of thermal shielding has been laser-cut with a text message in English. You may be surprised to find that it is a letter from a senior Indie officer, and you may be even more surprised to learn that the letter is addressed to you, or rather to the captain of the Dreadnought. I'll read it for you. To Captain Dreadnought, CNV 301.
Captain, I write to you as a worthy adversary and a fellow warrior. And despite the fact we are on opposite sides of this current conflict, you are the closest thing within the Commonwealth Navy I have as someone I can trust.
He goes on.
Something terrible is occurring within the independence movement. Steps are being taken within splinter groups to raise the stakes in the war, to intensify the conflict in a way I do not and cannot approve of. I tell you now, Captain, I have taken many risks in battle, but none so grave as I do now. I wish to meet with you to offer information which you may find of benefit. I do so that I can prevent this madness. I will never betray my people or act against them, but I swear I will not see them enter into this folly. Colin Macduff, April 24th.
Macduff proposes a meeting between himself and you. Clearly he cannot simply dock with the nearest Commonwealth base without undermining his position, so he proposes a small subterfuge. You are to accidentally encounter his ship on patrol, and after engaging in combat will destroy it. However, just prior to his ship being destroyed, Macduff will jettison the cab command unit from his vessel. As long as we keep any other Indies at a safe distance, they will think Macduff dead and withdraw, allowing you to make the rendezvous. You should meet him and hear what he has to say, but stay on your guard.
How will we recognize Macduff's ship?
I get a feeling it won't be a problem.
To Dreadnought, we're getting a thermal trace from a number of sources. We see it. Let's move to intercept. Sir, identified contact. 3 Puffin-class tugs. Probably Indie. They're taking evasive action. Probably not too keen on a fight.
Can we identify Macduff's ship?
I think I can guess. They're using name markers now, definitely Indie. The trio are the Regrettable Use of Force, the Edward Teach, and the Braveheart.
Just a hunch, but I'd say our man is in ship number 3. Let's see if we can split him up.
Thank you, Captain, for coming to meet me. I needed to communicate with you in a more direct manner.
I hope our little subterfuge was effective.
Let me worry about that.
Would you like to come on board?
I would dearly like to, but I'm afraid time is very short for us both. Some of my colleagues in the independence movement have created a sort of alliance with a group calling themselves COSA, who can offer us military assistance. I fear that this alliance is a serious mistake and poses a threat to us and to the Commonwealth.
Why are you telling me this?
It's obvious. I needed someone I could trust. The Commonwealth is riddled with politicians and petty bureaucrats. But warriors, you're the only one I've encountered. These people are offering us ships and weapons. In vast quantities, enough to completely change the balance of power. In return, they ask for nothing at all.
Nothing?
Nothing, except to conceal that these are new ships and new weapons. I don't think COSA are too keen to show their hand, preferring to remain in the darkness.
I don't get it. Why do you oppose this? It sounds bad for us and good for you.
Because these people don't want to see my side victorious, nor do they want to see the Commonwealth win a military victory. No, what they want to see is a stalemate, an impasse, and with it a continuation of hostilities. I'm sure that if we were winning this war, then it would be you receiving the military assistance.
Is this group human?
I'm afraid to say they are. Very much so.
Who or what is COSA?
I don't know, but I have my theories.
Which are?
We see a group with access to high-technology weapons and ships. They have a massive budget and manufacturing capability. A group which, as far as we can tell, is endeavouring to influence the conflict. My guess is that COSA is some kind of conspiracy of arms manufacturers and shipbuilders. They're the ones who stand to benefit from this war, and they have all the right equipment to push the war their way.
Okay, assuming you're right. What do we do?
Well, I can do most good staying inside the independence movement and trying to get the council to accept my point of view. You, on the other hand, can take a more active position.
Meaning?
There's a scheduled meeting between our top brass and a COSA ship to organise a massive transfer of weapons. It's occurring now, as we speak. I'll transmit the location. If you were to simply turn up, I think it would do enough. Each side would get the jitters. But I advise that you hurry. Now, if you would kindly release my ship, I'll recover from unconsciousness and send out a distress message.
Very well.
Approaching MacDuff's coordinates now. I see Indy ships and another of the black vessels.
So black ships equals COSA, huh?
Uh-oh, I think we've been spotted. Ships are separating. Looks like the Indy is heading for the L4 and the black ship is going for the L5 point.
By breaking ranks with his people, Macduff had taken an enormous risk. He had revealed that the Indies were receiving military aid on a massive scale from some sort of conspiracy. Exactly what that conspiracy was, we were just about to discover.